Yo, 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 what's up, friends, enemies, people still eating Subway like it's 2010? Welcome back to Think Fresh, the podcast where we save you from yourself one sandwich critique at a time. I'm Ty.
And I'm Eric. If you spent $15 at Subway this week, just know you could have gotten an Olivia Rodrigo hoodie instead.
Or, 3 good avocados, assuming inflation hasn't hit your local Whole Foods yet.
Either way, better ROI than whatever limp lettuce you're choking down. Am I right?
Facts, Eric. 24 minutes of cultural commentary, veggie sandwiches, and Subway slander coming your way. Let's go. Let's talk about the first segment, which is our mayo incident. Eric, please explain to the people what you went through this week. I'm still laughing.
Oh, God. So I broke my own rule, Ty, and I went to Subway. I did order a turkey sandwich, which was rare for me. It was a humble order, no J. Cole.
Couldn't be me.
Here's the thing, Ty. I said just a little mayo. Very reasonable, very clear.
Well, to be fair, just a little mayo sounds like it's Subway code for drown this sandwich like it's the Titanic.
Bro, it was unhinged. Mayo oozing out of the sides, dripping onto my hands like a Last of Us clicker.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, he did. He looked at me with that Succession Logan Roy stare like, you are not serious people.
Oh, no. Subway employees have entered their villain era, I'm saying. They're just out here running social experiments with us.
So are we, Ty. I walked out, threw it in the trash, and took my L. I'm done settling for sandwiches that hate me. I've just had it.
Dude, and I am done settling for ChatGPT generated transcripts. This is what happens, breadheads, when we let the robots win.
Yeah. If you're still listening, thanks for supporting us no matter what. Because that intro is brought to you by ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's what it thinks this podcast is about. I did appreciate the Whole Foods reference, but other than that, pretty mids, hey?
I did have to work my magic a little bit to make you into a soy boy and also sprinkle in a few cultural references.
Yeah, you'd think with ChatGPT's persona development, they would ask you some fundamental questions like their estrogen level, BMI.
Yeah, there should be like a pre-podcast quiz you take, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the Think Fresh R&D department is still working in the lab trying to generate an AI episode for you guys. We're getting closer. We haven't cracked the code yet, but you won't even know it when it hits you.
That's the whole point, Ty. And if you didn't realize that the whole beginning of this episode was generated with chat, then, well, you're in for a treat soon.
Dude, yeah, you are economically and socially going to be obliterated.
Oh, shit. The creepiest thing, though, is I never told chat that I went to Subway today, but it still generated copy for me or a transcript that said that I went to Subway. Isn't that that's some scary shit? Did it look at my bank transactions? Maybe my Snapchat location?
Yeah, dude, it's being fed the Google Maps GPS coordinates. Maybe the Fitbit's heart rate is going a little sharper than normal.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in zone 2, just chewing on this footlong.
Yeah. Okay, so it knew you went to Subway today. Why did you go to Subway today, Eric? What would even create such a compulsion?
Well, Ty, I was running some errands with Bay, and once you're like in the deep depths of New West, I'm sure you can relate. There's not much else to do than to stop into the way and fuck it, just get a footlong just to set you right.
It. Yeah, I can definitely empathize with that. I am a little upset because according to the Snapchat Snap Map, the Subway you went to was the closest location to my home, yet your host did not get an invitation.
Don't worry, Ty. I think we may have to make another appearance soon, so maybe I'll have to contact my co-host and arrange a lunch date, a proper business lunch.
It doesn't matter if you've even already eaten, Eric. There's always room for 12 inches in my stomach. I keep it on retainer.
That's right, Ty. It was a late lunch, so I didn't think it was appropriate to interrupt you from your daily yoga exercises, you know,
Mm,
just so you can come and eat another foot long. I don't know. I felt like that would throw you off for the day. 24 inches is it's not for the weak.
dude, for sure. To go from downward dog to downing bread is a pretty sharp contrast. From yoga
Oh,
mat to yoga mat bread.
from downward dog to upward chucking. Oh, man. Speaking
Hmm.
of upchuck, Ty, I pulled this move twice in a row now, but I got a chocolate milk with my sandwich. Did you ever do that?
Dude, that is you're the chief upchucker. That's disgusting.
It is pretty disgusting, but I got the reco from a friend, and I don't know. Once you kind of like go down that path, you it's hard to climb out of it because just think about all the protein you're getting. Ty, the milk alone has 16 grams of protein, and I can only imagine how much the footlong has. That's a pretty good meal right there.
Yeah, it's a grand total of 16 grams of protein.
Oh
Incredible.
shit! Yeah, dude.
Wow. So you're a milk boy now, hey?
I'm the
You're the
milkman.
you're the milkman. This is
Yeah, it's such a
and then
twisted little combo, but I don't know. I mean, you can think of it in this way, Ty. Like, I'm not optimizing my drink for the sandwich. I'm optimizing my drink for the cookie.
that is actually the most when you put it that way, no other fast food chain really delves into cookies. It's not like making the menu at Burger King.
There's a chance that it's like they have a cookie oven somewhere, but it hasn't been open since '99. Since
Mhm.
Y2K.
So with that in mind, there's like a good reason for Subway to offer milk. And maybe we should be less critical of the milk and drawers at Subway because that is their safe space. Anywhere else, it's really freaky. But at Subway, they get a hall pass. Maybe they should have a hall pass. Maybe
Yeah.
the milkman deserves to live.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, stop coming for the milkman. He's got a job as well. Yeah, man, the milk was great, and it comes in a nice bottle, so you can, take it to go, milk to go. You can
Mm,
like drive around with it, and it doesn't look. You don't look like a fat American with like a venti, fucking 7 Up. You know, a nice
hmm.
discreet bottled milk is much more acceptable in my books.
Yeah, yeah, because you're more likely to be compared to a toddler sipping on that, on that plastic nip.
Mhm.
Daddy needs his milk, dude.
God damn it.
I used to call you Burberry Airy, but now I think I'm going to call you just Dairy Airy.
Well, I used to also be called the MILF man, but now I'm just the milk man.
Mm. You can take the man
Shit.
out of the milf, but you can't take the milk out of the man.
Yeah. But you can take the milk out of the MILF quite easily.
Hmm. The milk and the man. You're the man milker, the
No.
milkman. There's something. There's
Pause.
something here. Um, wow. So you had the chocolate milk, which is equally as freaky. You're not even hitting like the default.
Yeah, dude. I skipped the 2% and said, give me the one from the brown cow.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna freak it, you might as well go all the way. You think
Yeah.
you think Diddy just has the white milk? No, he's getting chocolate too.
He's getting the homo milk. Yeah. I actually
uh,
have it right here with me. I just realized.
oh, nice. He's still sipping on that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not even finished. It's 5 p.m. and here is my chocolate milk.
Wow, they're
Pretty
really
awesome.
bragging about the 16 grams of protein.
I know, that's what drew me in. And check out that beautiful cow just hanging out on the ranch, munching on
Yep.
some grass. What are the chances that the grass is not in a field, but in a small bowl in real
Just
life?
an old bucket of grass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This
Dude,
is good
that's
stuff, Ty.
crazy that like if you got like the steak and cheese foot long, then you're eating cow a few different ways. Cheese, meat, and milk.
Oh shit, that's right. And
Tour de Bovine.
I'm wearing my leather boots too. I forgot
Hmm.
to mention that.
Of course, of course. That's right. The Pradas just round out he uses every part of the animal.
That's right. From snout to tail, Ty, I am,
Hmm.
I'm not one to throw away any part of the animal, but I'm also really impressed with what's in this milk. We got 42% of my daily value of calcium. It's pretty good.
That's
I don't know
huge.
how other ways you can even get calcium other than drinking milk or
I just
taking a
assumed we
pill.
were all deficient at this point. Like
Yeah.
calcium's been basically eradicated from groceries.
Yeah. I mean, we're all calcium deficient. So the only way to drink, or the only way to get C is to drink the M.
Hmm. Good call.
Hmm. But yeah, dude, you got to try it. Next time you're getting a sandwich, I would recommend sticking with the 6 inch though if you decide to get milk with it. Just, the milk with the footlong really puts it over the edge.
Hmm. Wow, I can't believe you are. I'm still like blown away at the fact that you're even like going on a subway without your host. This is in my neighborhood. Did
I
you
know.
and any weird things happen today? Any noticeable changes to the menu or the
Mm.
artist's disposition?
Well, Ty, as you know, the subway that you live next to is like pretty futuristic. It's one of the newer
Hmm.
ways. And the screens are a bit of a challenge for me, Ty, because every like 20 seconds or so, the menu just disappears and it displays like a full screen ad for Subway. It's like, bro, I'm already here. You don't need to advertise the Subway. And then I even said that to the artist. I was like, hold on, I need the menu to come back before I can tell you my order. And she's like, yeah, I know.
Dude, terrible user experience. Every fast food restaurant is doing this now, though. You're like just trying to find the value pick section, but you have to like watch an ad with Grimace in it first. Like they're making you, dude. They can't skip the ad. Like I didn't realize I was in a like a YouTube hole. I just want to get a Big Mac.
Hmm. Dude, you're so right, man. I don't know why they do it. I assume it's because like they don't need some fat manager going up there and breaking his leg and then suing Subway. It's easier to just have like, John and IT press a button.
Mm.
Um, less manual labor that way, I guess.
Hmm. Oh, you know what it actually is? I bet they're all optimizing for time spent in restaurant. If you're trying to like increase the time your diners spend in the restaurant, then just make them stand around waiting for the menu to show up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. The only other people there were myself and Bay, a guy in flip flops. keep in mind it's like three
It's like,
degrees outside in
yeah.
Vancouver and pissing rain, and then one guy on an iPad with like a stand for it, like sitting on one of the tables.
Honestly, mad respect to the flip flop guy, and I'll tell you why, Eric. You're at a tropical location, you're wearing flip flops all day, not because it's hot, but because you're constantly going in and out of water. You're like dipping your feet in the kiddie pool, maybe a walk in the ocean, a little waddle around here. You're rinsing your feet off as you walk through the sand at the beach. You're just
Hmm.
constantly the feet are and being immersed into wet zones and dry zones. So might as well wear flip flops for all that because they're insanely waterproof. They're not going to get dirty.
Hmm.
Yet, as soon as someone wants to wear flip flops out in the rain, which has the exact same situation, they're they're judged for it. I think it's brilliant, brilliant, man.
Yeah, this is a very profound, foot analysis, Ty, but I think it has more to do.
Sorry, it's an insane sentence.
I know. I know. We're no stranger to feet here on Think Fresh podcast, but it's our preferred unit of measurement as well.
Hmm.
But I think it's more of a temperature play. Like, I don't know if you really want to be like in 3-degree weather, with the dogs out, like
Mm.
you could get hypothermia.
Right.
you
So you're
know,
only doing the flippy floppies when you got the hot dogs.
yeah. Like even if it's dry out and it's hot out, like I'll wear the flips, you know.
Hmm.
The wetness isn't even a factor really. Like it's more temperature.
I see. I see. Yeah, I can respect that. But what was the interior of Subway with the toaster oven running all day and that bread retarder? It's probably like 73, like a nice comfortable 74 maybe.
74 is nice. That's
Yeah.
dude, all the office girlies need it to be 74 at least.
Dude, they're
Or-
always like, can we just 2 more degrees, please?
yeah, dude. RIP to Anne's like seventh scarf that got caught in the wheels of her Herman Miller.
Hmm. Dude, women are always talking about the wage gap, but I think they need to be advocating for closing the temperature gap because men are running at like a 64, and all the women want it at crank to 80.
I know. Women just don't want to get on the floor and do 20 push-ups when they get cold, you know? Because that's the fastest way to
Hmm.
warm up. And they're just not really going to put the work in.
Dude, you know how if I want to crank my body heat, I just start digesting. I just enter into digestion mode, and the whole engine is just like grinding.
Yeah, dude, you're on fucking seventh gear, just fucking grinding away at that sandwich. I
Hmm.
understand what you mean. Usually when I'm cold, it's like on an empty stomach. And if I just have some food, I will, wake the body up, wake the metabolism up. Yeah, rev it into high gear.
Hmm.
Vroom
Hmm.
vroom.
Dude, and nothing redlines the tummy more than 12 inches of sandwich.
hmm Dude, it's like the milk is my premium gas, It's like it's like what I need to, some high octane stuff right there.
And all of this goes back to why it's perfectly acceptable to have the dogs out in Subway.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man. I mean, I'm not even surprised to see it at this point. like, but it is what it is. Ty, one other observation today. The the Subway series menu, which is something we are pretty familiar with now, it has veggies on the menu, right? Like each sandwich has like a select curated list of veggies. And I just need to know like why that's even there because I've never once had the artist like you follow that. They always
Hmm.
ask me what veggies I want. They never assume I want what I asked for initially, you know?
Hmm.
And so
Yeah.
I remember the first time I tried this, I even told them like I'll just get what it comes with. And they're like, "What? What do you mean?"
They don't even get it. They don't even know it comes with stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I can only assume that as a society, we've just rejected the idea of like pre-designed subs, and we're staying true to the real core values of Subway, which makes me
Hmm.
proud.
I'm happy that this hasn't caught on either. And it's probably partially because, like, for the sandwich artists, they have to turn around and crank their neck like 90 degrees to read these words upside down. So your build time is cut in half, and man's got to eat.
hmm Oh, dude, that is some good chocolate milk. Holy fuck,
Hmm.
bro.
Yeah, dude, I just watched you like crank your neck back like like a sandwich artist looking at a menu, or like a baby bird waiting for mother hen to put. You're-
hmm
wow,
hmm
you really are
Dude.
a toddler with that milk.
hmm
Feed me. Nyah, nyah.
Ty, do we go back to
God damn it.
uh, Ty, should we go back to buying milk? Do you buy milk?
Obviously not. You know I'm
I didn't
a
think
nut
so. I just
juice.
thought I'd ask.
I got oat and cocoa nut always on
Oat?
retainer. Yeah, that's on the bench in the fridge. And
hmm
I will dabble in the dairy if I purchase some sort of espresso beverage out in a boot. Like today I had a latte, and I got the as they call it, regular milk.
uh, that's great. I'm actually happy to hear that. I think we got to go back to regular as a society. Um,
Make regular again.
that needs to be a hat on the Think Fresh website. I think.
I think so too.
hmm Yeah, we're always brainstorming merch ideas. So Watch this space because we might do a surprise drop of
Yeah, if you like.
make regular again.
That's pretty good, actually.
It's good stuff. It could be
Dude, our
white
first
as
red
well.
hat. Oh,
Yeah, true. White with red text. How about that?
ooh, that's kind of a fun twist. Oh, dude,
Hmm.
I was at Goated Pizza Restaurant in Vancouver, Spackanapoli this week.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're familiar, best pizza
Hmm.
in all of Canada, according to Gabrino Rosso, or
Uh
whatever
huh.
that thing's called. Now they had white hats with red text on. All of the Italian men working the pizza bar, and
Interesting.
I'll tell you why I know this, Eric. Not because I dine there, but because I found a hack to get into this pizza place. Because as you know, it's notoriously way too busy just to walk up anymore. Ooh, it's been
Oh man.
gentrified. Okay, here's what you do. When you walk up, don't ask for a table. Say, can we get two on the pizza bar? And they're like, they'll try to put
Oh.
you on the bar. And you say, no, I want the pizza bar. They have a second bar with only two seats that overlook the pizza oven. It's the best seat in the house, Eric.
Oh shit.
You get to watch them flipping the dough, checking the crust in the oven, talking with the gnocchi makers in the kitchen. It's a it's a real spectacle, but also immediate seating. What a hack! There, this one's blessing the breadheads with this hack.
Hmm. Wow. I'm probably gonna cut that from the episode, Ty, because I like to keep that one for us. But that is really, really impressive. I love the idea of like going straight to the bar, but the fact that you're able to like specify pizza bar, it's like
Mm-hmm.
you're already like you're asking for something so niche that they have to give it to you, you know?
Exactly. If you know, they have to give it to you. It's
Hmm.
the perfect crime.
I can't wait to break some burrata with those boys in the back.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of hanging at bars, I feel like we should address our previous episode, Eric.
Yeah, yeah, let's do it. We have
Okay.
some recent controversy.
Breadheads, last episode, Ty and Eric came to you live from a an Irish pub. It's our first time like live on scene for an episode. And I think it went pretty well. I listened back to the audio recording. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know about
Hmm.
you, Eric. I'm sure you did, 2 guineas deep.
Oh, dude, I did as well. It's crazy because we went in there planning to have one each, but we had 10 minutes to fill, and we're like, "What are we gonna do here? Sip on water? Hell no! Get
Hell
another
no.
round going."
I was really happy with the service as well because as soon as they saw our black bulging microphones, the server took on a disposition I wouldn't have expected. Very conscientious, very quiet, very considerate, very
Hmm.
demure whenever they were around our table as to not just disturb the recording.
That's right. He was using hand gestures only. By the time he rolled around the second time, he was like pointing at us and
Mm-hmm.
gesturing the universal beverage symbol, which
Mm-hmm.
is thumb and pinky kind of like tilted towards your mouth.
Taking a swig of the thumb.
Yeah, exactly. Which I gotta respect. Like, I don't know, a really busy bar would not have the patience for two blokes like us, but I gotta hand it to the bar we went to, which we won't name drop because we're probably gonna record there again.
I think so. This is why I brought this up is because I want to make this a regular segment. I think we got to head back there for every Friday episode because
Hmm.
nothing makes the Friday episode better than just a little bit of beer in the system.
Oh, 1000%. And the ambiance, I should say, of the guests around us. There's no zero ambiance at Subway. You just get people like you just see people's feet.
Dude,
But
yeah,
at the Irish pub, you get people, um, taking the piss out of their boss, shit like that.
100%. Oh, it's such a warm laughter, the clinking of glasses. At Subway, you just
Mhm.
hear a muffled cheese and toasted, a muffled, the weekend Starboy is playing really quietly in the background. Occasionally, you hear a crackhead yelling for the bathroom key. Like, you're not getting much. It's very cold, it's very uninviting.
Mhm. You're hearing someone experience a fender bender in the parking lot. you
Yep.
know, More people get in accidents at the Subway parking lot than at the Irish pub parking lot, which is crazy.
100%. The real question is which one has more belches?
I gotta say the pub, and that's okay because you can't have it all. I think
That's true.
the splitting of the G just encourages you to have one big belch at the start of your drink, which
Hmm.
it is what it is. There's no way around it.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. What goes in's gotta something's gotta come out.
1000%, dude. Oh, I'm just thinking about the creamy head of a beautiful black Guinness tie. And it's truly a work of art. I almost cracked one for this episode, but lucky for us, I had half a milk left.
Dude, chocolate milk is Guinness for babies, essentially.
Dude, I can't wait to have a kid and cheers him with my Guinness in one hand and his little chocolate milk in the other. A beautiful
Hmm.
sight.
That is a beautiful sight, like father, like son. You'll raise
Hmm.
them right.
Hmm. I'll tell him you split the cow, son. Beautiful.
Wow, very cool, Eric. On that note, I think we got to call the episode here. This has been so much fun to talk with you, surprisingly. At least once
Yeah.
we got rid of the whole AI thing. That
I was
was,
gonna say, how do our AI counterparts close out the episode? Because
oh, good idea.
I would like to see what they're doing.
We should
Um,
pay respect to them.
okay. How about this? I'll say your lines. All
Oh,
right,
no.
that's it for
Okay.
today. Stop eating bad sandwiches. Stop paying for extra dry bread. And for the love of God, stop trusting Subway.
And if you're still out here munching footlongs, that's between you and your God.
Leave us 5 stars. Share this with someone whose sandwich taste needs fixing. And remember, real kings toast their own bread.
Facts. See you next time.
Bye.